record. And then I'm going to share my screen.
I'm going to mute myself.
I'm going to come in here. Be on my Facebook. I'm going to come in here. All right. Let's see if I can do this without it going forward on me. Let's go. All right, team call. Okay, we're recording, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to upload this so that we have it, obviously, in our, I'll put it on YouTube, and then we can have it so we can have it. These are our Success Club points for so far this month. And if something has changed, the back office was down, so I wasn't able to get in there. I know that people were adding people, but I wasn't sure if people were adding people with challenge pack purchases, which Fit Balance Tribe is for people who have made a challenge pack purchase. However, I always tell coaches to use their professional judgment, which is professional because that's what we are. We're business owners. And whenever we are at school, we're always like, use your professional judgment. So here's a really good example. I don't know if Janelle's going to jump on tonight because I told her we have a new coach call tomorrow night, which I encourage you guys to jump on as well because I have a slideshow for that too. There's lots of really good information. And she is a really good example. Her and I met over on my like page. And I had no idea she was there, like no idea, because you don't always know who likes your like page. You know if someone has liked a post, if they like your like page, but you don't know who like are the people who like you. There's nowhere that I can, I mean, there is, but generally speaking, I don't go in there and check who likes my like page. Do you know what I mean? She commented on a, my 10-day sugar detox, added her as a friend, added her into, I feel like I'm talking about her, but she'll watch this probably, added her into our the free Fit Balance coaching group, which is for all of us to add people into. She did the 10-day sugar detox. I reached out to her, which I do at the end of a free group. Asked her if she wanted some more accountability, a group that costs money, but it was more daily, it was ongoing, all that sort of thing. Come to find out, she has just had a baby, had a coach who no longer works the business. So right away, I'm making notes, who she is, you know, and that she's had a coach that no longer works the business, because I'm not in the business of stealing people from people. I always want to make sure that they're not actively working with their coach, and that she owned 21 Day Fix. Okay, so I chose to put her in Fit Balance Tribe, knowing that after the 21 days, I'm going to have another conversation about, you know, what it is that I do. However, Janelle, her husband wants to do P90X. She's interested in doing Transform 20. So I naturally led into the conversation about coaching. And it kind of went back and forth. And now we are today. She just signed up as a coach. I added her to our team page. We're going to have a new coach call tomorrow. And that is someone who I kind of had a feeling that if you've already had a coach in the past, then you know what we offer. And, you know, if your coach is no longer running their business, that's, you know, that's different than feeling like you're, you know, pouncing on someone who's already working with a coach. Does that make sense? So I use my kind of like my professional judgment about whether or not I add them into the group. But generally speaking, you're adding people into Fit Balance Tribe who have committed to you, because we're running a business. I had to remove someone from the group last week because I heard from her coach and said that she was kind of like, she's going to the gym, which is totally fine. You can go to the gym and still be part of our groups, but she's, you know, bashing Beachbody and saying that the coaches in our Fit Balance Tribe were like, just not so nice things. And so I reached out to her and said, I haven't heard from you in a while. The last thing that I want, you guys, and hopefully that you guys want, is to have Fit Balance Tribe, or if you're having your own group, be noise for somebody, right? We want it to be a positive experience. We don't want it to be, I mean, yes, some people who are not involved in a lot of groups may have like, oh my gosh, there's so many notifications. That's one thing. But the last thing I want to do is to have someone in our group who's not enjoying it. And so I reached out to her. She has a gym membership. She's thinking maybe in April. And to be quite honest, I mean, hashtag forever coach, and people can stay in there. But really, I kind of feel like if you're in there and you're not doing Beachbody programs, and I'm not talking you're off track. I mean, you're like not doing Beachbody programs, you're kind of mooching on our energy. And I'm running a business and you're running a business. And I would expect that you're a CEO of your business, and you would expect people to be in there who, like I said, being off track is one thing, but someone who's in there for free and who like never wants to invest, I would question whether I would put them in there. So, that's my
What's up?
feel on
What's
that.
up? Welcome to James.
Now my phone's ringing. So these are the Success Club points as we stand right now. But you guys, it is not the end of January. Isaac, can you get that? It's probably Josh. Oh, tell her I'll call her later. I saw her at the rink, my sister. She's such a hockey mom. Oh my God. That's how I talked to her. She was like watching the game. Anyway, so if you hit Success Club 5, which is 3 lives changed, really it should be Success Club 6 now. You're going to earn a $25 gift card to Amazon or Chapters. You can pick, and I can do it online. You can just keep adding them up. So 1 challenge pack is 2 Success Club points. The 3-day refresh, you guys, is such a good deal right now. It is $166 for a kit and a bag of Shakeology. You can't buy Shakeology for that cheap. So talk about the program you're doing right now, and talk about maybe up and coming, or every 3 or 4 months feeling like you need a refresh, like you need a detox, cleanse. I always kind of be careful with the word detox and cleanse, because people think it means like drop a bunch of weight, just drink juice and get ready for the beach. Like, I don't tend to do it that way, but you never know. Okay, so that's up until right now, and if that's changed, my back office was down when I was making these slides. All right, so I'm going to move you guys over. Just a little bit of housekeeping. This is something that I want to do every week, because I feel like Sarah and I were talking about having some structure to our team call, because here's the thing. I will run these calls till I'm blue in the face. I will call on people if they want to run them as well. Like, go for it. But we want to make this be something that you can duplicate, because here's the thing. Network marketing businesses are things that you can teach other people to do, right? And so putting together a quick slideshow, a way to keep yourself organized, speaking to a team of people, it doesn't have to be a lot of work. It just has to be something that's consistent, that people are putting on their calendar, that they're showing up for, and they know that there's information to show up for. So this is going to be like a housekeeping page with some announcements that are coming up that we can kind of keep it streamlined. So recognition, it's a chance where we can kind of shout some people out who are maybe showing up and, doing things that maybe they're having a hard time with. I'm going to recognize you guys for jumping on the call right now. I'm going to shout out Tanya, who I just realized is on the call, because I know that her and I were talking this morning, and sometimes, I will say oftentimes, we get stuck in our heads. We get overwhelmed. So kudos to you for showing up on the team call. So the recognition time of our team call, I'm not going to go, anyone else? And have it be an awkward silence, right? So if you want to recognize somebody, you can just like interrupt or at the end have a shout out to somebody that you feel like you need to shout out. Okay? Summit ticket sales are $145, and I don't know how it looks to you, but this is covering the wonderful Rachel Hollis. Think about that, you guys. I don't know, Sarah, have you ever priced the Rise tickets for their
$700?
Okay, so think about this for a minute, you guys. If you wanted to go to their Rise event, her and Dave Hollis, $700. Yes, you probably will get like more.
That's like for like the deluxe, but if you were gonna go, that's what. Because a friend and I looked at it, and it's right after Summit.
It is.
So, yeah,
in Dallas.
In Dallas. So there's like cheap seats. But if you were, I'm thinking if you were going to go, you'd go for the whole thing. So it's like you would pay $700.
Right. So you're going to pay $700. And yes, you probably will get more of them more of Rachel than you will at Summit. But I'll tell you, the keynote is a big deal at Summit. Like, it is an entire afternoon, 2.5 hours ish of talking. And if you've seen any of her shows, she brings energy. So the tickets to Summit right now are $145. That is for Thursday night to Saturday night. You have to pay to get there. You have to pay for your hotel. You have to pay for your meals. Yes, this is not something that you earn. There will be incentives to earn workouts to earn photo opportunities for anybody who signs up to go to Summit and refers, like, let's say Ange doesn't have a ticket yet. Let's say she decides in the month of January. There's a little link that she can follow. If she puts me down, we get a workout with Jericho. Like, that to me is kind of like, okay, like if it was Shanti, I'd kind of be like, ooh, do it. I mean, Jericho's new workout's going to be amazing. That's the work it's going to be. So that sale is on until the end of January, at which time it probably goes up to 175, 195. I don't know the regular price. It doesn't say on that sticker that I just randomly found on Google. No, I don't know what it goes up to. So that, considering how expensive she is a pretty freaking amazing deal. So Summit is, you get recognition. So you might get, if you're a diamond coach, you'll get, like I said in a team call last week, everyone gets a lanyard. Everyone gets kind of their what do you call, accolades kind of hanging off your lanyard. I was going to take a picture of all those things because they're exciting to have. Diamond coaches get a medal. 1 star and above go on stage. It's exciting. It's a time to kind of come together with your coaches. It's not all business. It's like you're on a conference. So Thursday night is the opening, and then Friday morning you'll do a workout, and then you'll be at sessions all day, and then Saturday morning you'll be at a big, huge workout outside, and then you go to sessions all day. I'll tell you, it is exhausting, but it's a lot of fun. So think about it. I don't have flights yet. I don't know if maybe Cynthia has her flights. I know she's going down early to do the training, the Shanti training, which is amazing. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever teach it. That's what I'm struggling with. Okay. We're staying at the Embassy Suites. I know if Lucy's watching this, or when she watches the playback, where I'm trying to get a hold of the people at Embassy Suites because they have a room in a different hotel. She's trying to switch over. So I'm going to keep her posted on that. The Success Club trip, if you're not already on the opt-in list, get your butt on it. I got on it. I'm off it now. Go to successclub.com/2020. We're going back to Punta Cana. And I will tell you that when I first started coaching, I would see people talking about their Success Club trips, and I thought it was for people who were like uber successful. And here's the thing. Your Success Club trip, you pay $300 to register, which you don't get back. And then every month that you hit Success Club, you get trip dollars that are paid towards your trip. So every month that you hit Success Club, you're paying for your trip. So it's incentive, right? Yes, it is a reward. It's a Success Club reward. You're being rewarded for all of the work that you've done. It's great. It's a party. It's like so much fun, but it's to recognize you for the work that you've done. So you are hitting Success Club in January, February, March, all the way to December. And then the following year, whether you're a new coach or not, because they are taking new coaches, the top 100 Success Club earners, your trip is earned. Your trip is paid for. So you have to get yourself there, but your meals and your drinks and there'll be a live workout with some of the trainers, and it's just a really good opportunity for fun. I was going to say staff pictures, team photos, like recognition. It's just time to unwind and relax. It's a lot of fun. Okay. National Wake Up Call this morning was with, I always forget her name. Oh, she's the top third coach. What's her name? Gonna drive me nuts. She's pregnant. She's cute as a button. She's brand new. She's hardly been coaching for very long. I'm gonna find her name because she's in my stories. Oh, and she's gone. I can't remember her name. Anyone have it? Oh, there she is. Emily Favre. She she's new. She's a newer coach. She said she was a discount coach for a while. Anyway, she's got an inspiring story. She had some miscarriages. She's currently pregnant. She's super cute. Anyway, you should tune into the National Wake Up Call. I can never get them live because it's during lunch hour, and I don't listen to it in lunch hour. I normally listen to it on the drive back and forth. So today I listened to it on the way home from work and then getting Isaac from spell read, so I haven't finished it. So, all right, the portion fix, you guys. The only reason why I want to talk about that is because they're going to be filming those workouts again live, which is going to be an awesome opportunity. But if you are using the portion fix containers, and I'll be honest, I kind of go between that and 2B mindset, use them to market yourself, right? Get them out. You probably noticed that Melanie Mitchell and Bonnie Engel and Danielle and Tony, everyone's got them in their stories right now because they know that this is coming out. Some of them are even, I don't understand how, because I thought you couldn't be working out to do the Portion Fix, Ultimate Fix, the actual program, the eating program. But they must have changed that because all those coaches are working out. But if you've got the containers, start talking about them in your posts. Start taking pictures of your food in them and talking about how they keep you on track, or how, what portion sizes are doing for you, those sorts of things. Because when that program launches in the spring, you want it to be fresh on people's minds. Okay. And the last thing is that I want to talk about for this part is the Beachbody Cup. So I have my team. I think Sarah, are you still looking for, she's not there right now, but I think she's still looking for 2 more members to be on her team. It is zero pressure, you guys. It's zero pressure. The only thing that you're doing for Team Cup is to just kind of keep your focus organized, like on the prize. So everyone who completes Success Club 5 is getting a Portion Fix cutting board. Success Club 10 is T20 swag, and I think if the whole team does it, you get a tent. I should probably know what the prizes are. This is how non-pressure it is, right? It's not a matter of, I don't think I can join that team because I'm just not ready yet.
I'm making my lunch.
Don't let that stress you. Just let it be a time where you can get together and you can be in a little pod, or we can create a group if you want. I think there's too many groups, so a pod is better. And you can just talk about what your goal is, some post ideas, maybe run a group together. Ange and I were talking about having a group starting on February 4th. So I think we're only going to, between our Fit Balance coaching team, have 2 Team Cup teams. If there's more, that's awesome. So we could run a group together.
Yeah, I need 2 more people.
Pardon me, you need 2 more people?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so everyone kind of has the same vision for the groups that I have, I know I've explained this before, and you don't have to do this. I'm just simply giving you a place to put your people. My free group is called Fit Balance Coaching, like a group. That's where I ran the 10-day sugar detox. My community, my big group, my buy-in group is Fit Balance Tribe. We're all in that group. It's amazing. The energy is fantastic. I have been adding people to that group. Like Transform 20, everyone was in that group. But if I had new people who I thought might get overwhelmed in that group because they don't know how to use the containers, they're not sure how BOD works, they're not even really sure how to get on the internet, like those people get overwhelmed in that kind of a group. Then let's run a February group together, starting on February 4th with prep week. And then the following week, the 11th of February, we'll start a group together. So if you're on your social media, start talking about a group and we'll run it together. We'll divvy up the days like we did back in November, and that gives you something specific to invite to. But get excited about it. Get excited about Lives Changed and Heart Month, and how you're feeling in Transform 20, how you're sleeping, how you're, like, all those things. Those are that's going to tell your story for the group that's coming up. So for Team Cup, don't let it overwhelm you, but I encourage you to get on a team. I'll be really forthcoming. I find Team Cup hit or miss. Like I don't blow anything out of the water on Team Cup. So I always feel like people are like, "Oh, you're the star diamond on the team, so you're the leader." But I don't always feel like a leader because I literally just do the 4 vital behaviors, which I'm going to talk about the first vital behaviors tonight. So Team Cup is literally just that. It is applying the 4 vital behaviors and being consistent with it in your back, which is in the kitchen. Okay. Moving on. I'm going to move on. Okay, so the 4 vital behaviors, they're new, technically. So be proof the product works, obviously, is going to be number 1. Number 2 is connect, invite, follow up. Number 3, get people results. Of course, you can't get them results, but you are in the community with them, whether it's on the app or it's on Facebook, and you are there showing up, you're in the group, you're posting, you're following up with people, you're checking with people, you're calling people out, that sort of thing, and you're doing personal development. So tonight, very quickly, we're just going to do a vital behavior spotlight on being proof the product works. Okay. So next week, we're going to do another one. So the 4 things that describe being proof the product works is attain and sustain a healthy lifestyle for yourself that also inspires others. Complete fitness programs from start to finish and use Beachbody nutrition solutions daily. share success with this lifestyle, showing how you've incorporated Beachbody products into it. So these 3 things are interwoven. They're not something that you can just tease out and talk about kind of in isolation of each other. But something that I spoke to this morning to a challenger who messaged me and said, day 1, in brackets, again, eye roll. And I was like, you know what, girl? How many day 1s are you going to have? And she had one 2 weeks ago. And I kind of went like, I felt like I had to do some damage control, because I feel like every Monday, and then I posted about it actually, and then, well, you saw it, Jennifer Lee, she asked me to tag her in it, because every couple of Mondays she starts fresh. But our job as coaches is to teach people that, like, if you have a really crappy week, Monday doesn't have to mean starting over, right? I mean, for those of us who are doing Transform 20 and who did 80-day and Lift 4 together, starting together and ending together is awesome. But if you miss a workout, I would never tell someone to start over again, right? We want to show people that this healthy lifestyle is possible through these programs. And you being proof the product works, your job as a Beachbody coach is to show that. And so, yes, a sweaty selfie might be really hard to share, but you're sharing more than just a sweaty selfie. You're sharing how you are making it work even though your kids have dance, or you're making it work even though the dog has you up going to the bathroom every night, or you're making your aunt, how you do it, or you're making it work with when your kids are sick, or when you're traveling. Like, it's not like this gets put on hold. Yes, we work it in the cracks of our day, but we are always being proof the product works, because they do work, and they don't work in isolation of no stress, perfect marriage, perfect kids, perfect house, perfect job. It's because we look after ourselves that we're able to react to no sleep, traffic, crappy jobs, husbands who drive us nuts, like all those things that are life, right? So we do it so that we share it, so that we show other people that we are attaining it and we're sustaining it. And if we don't, and we struggle and we fall off the wagon, we get back on, right? We don't just start over every Monday. Okay, we're completing fitness programs from start to finish. I can't tell you how important that is, because if someone sees you constantly starting over, then yes, you're going to find people that are going to be your people, and that's fine. But starting a program and finishing a program, having that sense of accomplishment and being able to tell your audience and show your audience along the way how good you feel, they're going to relate to you. Okay. Of course, you're using the nutrition solutions with Portion Fix, or you're using 2B Mindset. Maybe you're using hopefully using the supplements, Shakeology and Performance Line. Okay, and you're sharing your success. So I'm just going to kind of go into these very briefly, just with a couple of pictures. So this lovely post looks really big on this. So this was just a post, right? It's just a simple post. I talked about the fact that week 2 was over, chapter 1 was done, even though I started again this morning. My God, I came to the wrong workout. A picture, blurred out the background somewhat because it's messy down there, and it's just a really like a quick Facebook post. This was on my FitBunks coaching, was actually shared from Instagram because I have Instagram linked to my business page. Simple. Okay, so I'm just showing that hopefully I'm inspiring others. Complete fitness program from start to finish using Beachbody Nutrition Solutions daily. So some of them, like this doesn't scream Shakeology, but this was in the summertime. I'm having a shake, obviously, right? But I'm not like back in the day when I would go, like Shakeology cup. And I totally did that. Like my new coach call tomorrow, that's one of the things I'm going to talk about, is the difference between when I was a new coach versus the way that I try to connect to now. And we have to kind of go through that, and that's okay. Sharing some of your nutrition, some of your workouts, and that it's something that you do daily. And so if I was to go on, on your social media feeds, how far back am I going to look date-wise to see a workout, to see nutrition, to see maybe supplements, or see a mindset piece? And it might seem overwhelming, and it might feel like there's too much to think about. That's why you have the business activity tracker, so that you can just simply go down and tick them off and hold yourself accountable. I think people overthink this business way too much. It just comes down to using that, being consistent with it, and going through those 4 vital behaviors. And the last one, share success with this lifestyle, showing how you've incorporated Beachbody products into it. This is kind of where I was crunched for time, but I just threw up that you're doing public posts, right? Public posts so that not just your friends can see it. So if you create a post and you and I are friends and I go and comment on it, only your friends and my friends are going to see it. So Facebook goes, okay, you know this person, you know this person. But if you create a public post and I comment on it, and all of your friends and all of my friends in a public forum are going to be able to see what you've posted and like rip the Band-Aid off, like no judgment. You're simply sharing something that you love, that you want people to follow along with you. So make your post public. If you're posting things about your kids, you don't want to be public, then don't make them public. That's fine. Just make the ones that are about your business public.
Can I just add, you can still keep your Facebook profile private and just do individual posts for people who still want to keep their profile private. You don't have to make your profile public. You can change every single post.
Absolutely.
So you'll see like a little icon and it'll say like friends or private or only, like whoever you want, or only certain people.
You can choose people. Right. And when it's a public post, there's the share button. So sometimes coaches will create a post and it's not public. And so I'll message them to say, can you make it shareable? And if you don't want to make it shareable, that's totally fine. But oftentimes I want to share them into the team page to go, oh my gosh, this is a great post, because I want to, highlight like, look how Cynthia did this. This is a great idea, that sort of thing. Okay. Facebook like page. Algorithms are changing all the time. I'm hit or miss with likes on both pages. I'm kind of past the point of like looking for likes. I'm just putting it out there at like, whatever, likes or no likes. Even tomorrow in the new coach call, I'm talking about that like some posts that I make don't get very many likes, but I get a lot of conversations from them. So that's important. So a like page versus your personal page. Facebook doesn't want you to promote your business on a personal page. So if they think that you are salesy, or you are saying, like this or share this or sign up today or 5 spots left, like they're not going to, and that's on your public profile or on your Facebook page, they're not going to put it in people's news feeds because they think you're promoting. So that's why a business page comes in handy. I think that might have changed.
I think we should all do that. We should all have a separate business page.
Well, I'll tell you that oftentimes that becomes a make-work project, and people get so consumed with what am I going to call it, and I don't want to publish it yet. I need to start, like, if you're going to make a like page, make a like page, and you can change a like page up to 1 time, like change the name of it. But don't let it overwhelm you, because if you go from not posting very often to, oh my gosh, now I need a like page, then don't let that overwhelm you. Keep sharing your story on Facebook, because you need to get comfortable with posting. I kind of go back and forth between the two, because Facebook will say, hey, 1,900 people haven't heard from you in a while. We're going to end soon. So I just kind of go back and forth. Facebook groups, free groups and challenges. So like a water bomb challenge or a detox challenge is a great way to kind of filter them through from, like I said, Janelle, from a like page to a free page to, hey, have you ever thought of joining, that sort of thing. And then of course,
when you do your free groups, do you do them in a separate page, or you do them on your like page?
No, I do them in my Fit Balance Coaching. It's just a group. That's where I did the detox.
Okay, I see.
I know it can get. That's why I always want to explain it. But I kind of went with Fit Balance Coaching because it's all my handles. So the Fit Balance Coaching group, I just keep adding people in there when they're not ready to commit financially. I just add them in there, and then I did the detox in there. I've done a salad group. I'm going to do a water bomb challenge. I'm going to do like a take back your kitchen group where we just kind of like clean out the pantries. Like we can just all be in that group together, and then you can add your people, and from there they start to see the value, because you want people to know, like, and trust you, right? You want them to see what you have to offer. And IG stories, I can't say enough about. They're awesome because people get a snapshot of your life. Messy house, crazy kids, commute, like those sorts of things. All right. And then, I thought I did one more page. Okay. Next week, Vital Behavior Spotlight, connect, invite, follow up. So we're going to talk about those vital behaviors. I'm going to stop this share for 1 sec. We're going to talk about those vital behaviors that are the action steps. And then in a couple weeks time, we'll do like a live power hour so that we can just go through it together. All right. Any questions? We have
What time is the call tomorrow?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's going to be a new coach call, and it's for anybody really, but it's just like a call to say like, step 1, step 2, here's how you earn some money. Here's how you can earn $800 in a month, 3 months, right? Shakeology HD, new customers, always focusing on hitting Success Club 6 each month, because I think we overthink it. And I think when we have new coaches join our team, or if you're a coach who's feeling like, oh my gosh, I need to make some money, we overthink it. And we want to recruit or attract or bring on, or whatever you want to call it. We want to show coaches how you can create income, but then how residual income is created, and keeping customers on Shakeology, and why it's important that we drink Shakeology so that our customers continue to drink Shakeology. Because yeah, commission sales are great, right? But it's when people are ordering Shakeology every month, and as a team we do that, that's how our income is increasing each month. All right, any questions? I want to take a picture. Can Tanya and Mandy pop on so we can take a picture? Maybe. Are they putting kids to bed? Maybe. All right. Well, we'll say cheese. Ready? Say cheese. Cheese. Oh, there's Tanya. Okay. Questions? Good format? Visuals good?
Yeah.
Yep.
I apologize. I'm hiding in my bed, and because my partner's always watching sports out in the other room, so I'm kind of like all over the place.
That's all right. That's all right.
Stuff, so I apologize for being like.
No, it's all good. My kids are, Rebecca's sick and Noah's somewhere. I was like, had to get up another parent to pick him up. I was in a meeting. So if there's no other questions, okay.
Okay. Thanks, girl.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay.